He's coming.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Longer and Harder, the show where I've already kind of cocked it up, didn't I? I already cocked it up, guys. I'm already doing this terribly, terribly bad. Oh, goodness. So, how is everybody doing? Today we got lots of things planned out for today. We got a camera. Oh, and I didn't even think the thing off the camera. The plastic. There he goes. Less plastic now. We should be. Yeah, cocked it all up right off the bat. It's just a fucking mess. But welcome everybody to Longer and Harder, the show where I pretend to be competent at things and stuff. As you can clearly see by both the title, that the title is not meant to actually be a joke, but it's a bit of a joke. From last year's April Fool's Day video, and this year, is music still playing? I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know. I really am Anthony Riley. I really am. So the big thing about today is that last week we decided what to do with our monies, and the big not the big winner, it was like half and half. Son of a bitch! I spilled my beer already. Fuck on a tit bag. I'm already a mess. All right, we're just gonna do this. So the big reveal is I guess we get to see what R&D looks like. That seems to be the thing. So I can't do a drum roll because I now have a mic stand, so you can't hear my hand fapping anymore. So I spilled my beer. I need to fix this. I need to fix a lot of things. I need to do like all the things and stuff. But a drum roll, please. I don't know if there's like votes on how like good looking I am or not good looking I am, but I know it is substance abuse. But drum roll, please. I'm wearing silly things just because it's so. Yeah, hi, the internets. I am wearing silly things only because of the fact that it's that day. I spilled beer. It's April Fool's Day, so I was gonna do a whole joke where I was actually gonna have to be like covered up, and then you couldn't see me. But now I just cocked it up. So I do actually have eyes. And I don't have to wear a silly mask. So there we go. I don't know if the chat is like really laggy or anything else, but there you go. I now have to do the thing where I go on AFK because I spilled beer everywhere. So yeah, excuse me for a second. I've already just fucking just messed up everything. Just made everything a mess. So give me a second. Gotta turn off the things, and we're back. Hello. Sorry, I spilled everything. Like my whole goddamn desk is now covered in beer. But hello everybody, and welcome to Longer and Harder. I can't see the chat. I am not used to this. Me talking to like a camera is gonna be weird, and I'm sorry if I don't look at it directly because it's up here and I have the chat's like not right in front of it, and I'm gonna try my best. So hi everybody. This is GeoStrubber thinks that I am fat, so you all can decide how fat I am. I resemble a certain British fluffer. Please don't say Anthony Riley. That's all I asked for. Like anyone but him, I will take. I really will honestly take anyone but Anthony Riley. Just Anthony Riley. Just no. I will kick you out of this. There's a lot of ooming. I don't know. I know. There's so much ooming about this. You say moobs? I don't. It looks like CGI. Do I really? Do I look that fake? Wait, who's the oldest? I don't know. You're fatter than I imagined. Nathan Oakley? Do I look like Nathan? No, I don't. Like, I got the beard. Nathan Oakley doesn't have a beard. He does not have this majestic. Look at this. Look at this majestic beard. He does not. He does not. I should turn on a light. Make my life. I bought a light so that, see, this is how like fucking well prepared. I bought a light so that I'd be well lit and not have to worry about the sun outside. I might want to have to close that window because I've just noticed that my one side of the face is like way better lit than the other side of my face. So yay me. Why are there sexy main outfits? Damn it. Yeah, hopefully Hobbs will wander over here and we can actually like put him on cam. But for the second, for now, he's not here. So, Nathan Oakley can't grow facial. There's a lot of ooming and like, is it that weird? Do I look that weird to y'all? I do look like Sargon. I don't like that I look like Sargon. I really don't. I do. We have the same beard. I have short spiky hair though. That's my like compensation. Is that I have short spiky hair and I'm gonna keep it that. I'm trying to like put this. You'll have to tell me like how much of me you actually want to see. So okay. Like this is like a lot of talking and not a lot of me doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. So housekeeping, obviously, face and the camera. And I point at things that you all can't see. This is what I tell you. You're gonna see me point at and do things with the hands that mean absolutely nothing. So obviously on that end, I think it's over there for you all. There's me now. So I don't have a new overlay for this. I kind of do, but I'm not particularly happy with it at the moment. And I can sort of share it. It's this one. So I didn't want to necessarily have the chat anymore because the YouTube now has the chat replay thing. So I felt kind of silly to let it be a thing to have the chat here and then wait, who said that? R&D is going to be the original master look from Doctor Who. Yeah, I need a pointier beard though for that. I saw a comment about me looking like Anthony Riley and Sargon of Akkad, and I'm not sure I like that comment. Who said that? Who said that? Geostrebber, I think Riley, Sargon of Akkad, Categories, Rhetoric and Discourse. Oh, hello, that's mean. That's just mean. Sci-Fi, nice to see you, my friend. I love the new Earth-chan picture. I think that's really cool. I saw your comment earlier. I thought it was awesome. Bring on the cat. The cats are, I think they're hiding in the bedroom with my wife at the moment. And I haven't said hi to anybody. Like, I got so fucking flustered with the fact that I was going to be on camera that I never said hi to anybody. So hello, Bohobo and Ola H and Paranor. Paranor, we can actually see you in the chat this time, which is awesome. Like, I couldn't see you last time. Microblogganism, thank you for joining us. Jared, Sci-Fi, Geostrebber, as always, thank you everybody for joining me. I'm doing this entirely backwards, as per usual. See, I don't even have, like, my things aren't even ready. I'm just, fucking A, everything's a mess and a half. Wait, your wife is hiding in the bedroom, not bathroom. I don't blame her either. I don't think she, I don't know how ready she is to like actually meet you all. And I don't blame her at all for not having to want to meet you all. The secret behind the shocker of my, oh goodness, I saw that one. Shock face reveal is that I have learned to associate your voice with a cat with a bow tie. Yes, and I do have if I can reach, I do have the bow tie here as well. Like the bow tie is actually real. It's a real bow tie. And it used to have a thing for Hobbs to be able to wear it, but it broke off. But the bow tie is actually a real bow tie. I photoshopped it onto him, but it's actually a real bow tie. Like the bow tie exists. And I do own bow ties. The only reason that I'm wearing this particular shirt is because it matches the thumbnail. And that's the only reason. But I actually do own bow ties and stuff. If you guys want to see me fucking wear a bow tie, I guess I can do that. Hope the wife has a litter box with her. I don't blame the wife for not wanting to be out here. When's the next D&D session with Arch and Sargon? I wish I could play D&D. Maybe not with those guys. I'm not a fan of either of those two. But I would love to play some D&D. I know that I'm gonna erase this up just a tad because it's making me slightly. There we go. I'm like adjusting things. I would like to play some D&D. with people's. I just need a good. I need to find a DM, and I need players too. Obviously, I can't just play by myself. But if that ever happens, I would love to play some D&D. Now you need to wear a bow tie whenever you can. I can try for next time. I can try to wear a bow tie for next time. I do, like I said, I do own them, and I do know how to tie them, like real bow ties, not the fake clip-on ones. I do actually own real bow ties, so we can do that. So yes, overlay stuff. Obviously this overlay is very boring. It's very black. And I do have the other overlay. It's just that with this overlay, I obviously haven't added the things that I need to add to it yet. So, we could potentially fix that. So I would really just hoping people would tell me if they want the chat there or not, or if they don't want the chat, because fuck it, you know, who needs the chat, right? So you all tell me, do you, like, people who watch this in the future, do you all actually like read the chat? Because now there's the YouTube chat replay stuff, so you don't necessarily have to have it on screen, or do you not care and you'd rather just read it on the YouTube replay? I don't know. You all tell me. Tell me what you want to do. Mia rolls a D30 and gets a critical hit on R&D. I do have my D20 dice holder dragon thing, which I love, but I don't get to use because the chat thing on screen is pointless. That's what I thought. I thought the chat screen thing was pointless. I need to go back to this thing. So we have options to fill this area up with other things. I just wasn't sure what people want. Keep the chat on, like, change. All right, so we got vote for each. I should probably have done a straw poll or something. I don't know. It's, you know. No, the chat isn't needed anymore since YouTube chat replay. That's what I thought. Like, if it's gonna just be there, but now I have a bunch of empty, clearly a bunch of empty space. So how are we gonna fill that space is really the question that we got right now. So you all tell me what you would like to do with that. And that's one of the things. That's like the only thing that I have for housekeeping besides, hi, this is my face. So yeah. Swap out the chat with all the boobs. We more boobs. Maybe we can figure out a way to put more boobs on this channel. Someone actually, I'm not sure if it was a complaint, but it was an odd comment about Neractoblas's fan art. Nice face. Well, thank you, Albert Einstein. I'll take that. Thank you. Do you mean porn or prawn, Alvin? those two things are different. Fill it with moose. Moose. Okay. So, yes, I don't know. I will find things, I guess, to fill it with. You all tell me what to do. But moving on with life, with the thing that I just spilled all over my goddamn desk already, because I've already made a mess. I've already just beer of the week. Beer of the week is what we're gonna do. We have a very, very special beer of the week because this is downright my absolute favorite beer that I've ever had. Like, this is amazing. And I've only had it since like February because they just came out with it, or not just just came out with it for this year. They make a very small batch. Drink off the desk. So we have beer of the week today is Brickway Brewery's Epic Blackout Stout. And it is fucking delicious, and it is fucking alcoholic, and it is fucking expensive. This one can of beer is $10 for a single can of beer, but it's 17% alcohol. I want to say that it's a whiskey barrel stout, but I couldn't find it on their website, so I'm not like 100% sure. This is the only information that I could find on the website, so I'm going to share, the best that I have here for you all, which is rightfully known as Nebraska's biggest beer. One will find the hints of raisin to add to the complexity of this extreme beer. Are you up for the challenge? And this beer will kick my ass. It is beyond good. So now we know where the stream is going. Yeah. And I try it as if, oh, that's amazing. As if I don't already know that it's amazing. It is sweet. It's sweet in a good beer way, like not sweet in a girly beer way. It is sweet. It's got a nice hoppiness. Oh, this is just easily the best the best beer that I've ever had is from Brickway Brewery. Actually, this is like I went out and had one earlier this week at Brickway. Where's my cat at? He's hiding. I think he's hanging out with my wife in the bedroom. He's not out here right now. At least put on a purple bow tie. The purple bow tie doesn't fit me. It's the purple bow tie is rather tiny. Like it doesn't like it doesn't work on my neck. I have a fat neck. I will try to actually wear a bow tie next time. How about that? I will get around to actually putting on one of my bow ties and actually wearing a bow tie, because I do own those. So we will try. I will make a note that apparently not wearing a bow tie was a mistake. So we get to see how sloshed R&D gets over his hearing, over just hearing him slur. Yes, you actually get to see me like slowly lose it, for once. So it is. So yes, this is delicious beer. Highly recommended. And because I was doing this beer, I finally got around to making our beer scale. This is R&D's beer scale. This is if you ever want to know. When I say out of 1 to 10, this is where I stick beers in scales, wise. If you're ever curious, which is Pabst Blue Ribbon is a number 1. Don't just don't. It's bad. it's a really bad beer. So don't drink that one. Guinness is a 5. That's an American Guinness, not a Guinness that you get in other parts of the country. Because I'm told that it is better if I go to Europe. Guinnesses are actually good, and it's only American Guinnesses that are this crap. So 5 is not crap. It's just not that good. I don't know. I think Bud Light might actually be higher than a Pabst Blue Ribbon. I think you need it. I just haven't actually tried it yet. It is gluten free. That is true. Oh goodness. So see, I could go into the negatives because there's a lot like Colt 52s or Colt 45s or whatever the fuck they're called. They're like they're sold here in the States, and like beer's like the size of my fucking head. And it's like one beer for like 55 cents or something like that. That's like a liter beer. It is the grossest. It is just awful. It is the kind of stuff that you drink in college when you're fucking hella cheap and can't afford to have like good beer. Same thing with Pabst Blue Ribbon. Don't get me wrong. Pabst Blue Ribbon is not. I'm trying to move the camera back. Is not like any better. So, like a beer so good that it can that it scores an 11. I need a beer so good that it scores an 11. We do. I actually for the like. Finally, I went to a German bar last Friday, and I finally tried a German beer that didn't suck. So I have some hope now that German beers aren't actually as awful as I think they are. And I had Gio told me it wasn't a boot, but they did actually sell boots. It wasn't a boot. It was a mass of beer. Is that what you call mass of beer, Gio? Correct me if I'm wrong, which I probably am. And it was delicious. It was nice and dark and not like the crappy weedy stuff that I had the last time I had a German beer. So, spend that Patreon ad money on fly over here and we'll get you wasted on good beer. Okay. So there we go. We have a good reason to save up money, I suppose. I would love to. I would love to travel a little bit more. Yeah, I didn't like, I feel like I messed up the chat because the chat feels like way delayed more than usual, and I don't like it. There's not much I can do to fix it at this point, I don't think. So we're just gonna have to stick with it. So for today we have a video. No, we don't, because I never opened up a video, but we do actually have one. No, stop that. And this is where my computer just dies. Where we have a suggestion by Dex, I think was his name. He suggested it the last time in the chat, or sent me a message about this, which is from T Stew. So we have a nice Flat Earth video. Hopefully everyone enjoyed my Flat Earth video this time. It's pronounced. It's God. What mus? Is that a? It's a. Mass is pronounced mus. Okay. Well, I can't fucking pronounce. You're lucky that I pronounced the two S's at the end and I didn't pronounce it as a mab, because it looks like mab to me. And sorry, headphones. So this video was suggested by a subscriber, and it's another flat Earth video. Hopefully you all enjoyed my great take on how to be a good flat earther today. It seems like I got there. These are so good. So we have a T Stew gonna tell us things about stuff, and we'll see how it all goes, I guess. Nope. And you can't hear it for some odd reason. Why can't you hear it? Did I mute a thing? I did. I muted it. I muted it, guys. I can do this because he actually says a lot of funny shit like right off the bat. It's a sharp S with a long A in front of it. Some mass. See, I want to say mass, like a mass, like it has mass. That was golden, Arnie. You did it better than they do. I had way too much fun, actually. So I got super wasted last week sometime, because my wife was on vacation. She couldn't stop me. So I had super wasted sometime last week, and I tried recording it drunk, and oh goodness, it did not. It was not a good recording. So I was gonna maybe use that, but it was a lot of fun because I could I pretty much left like all the mistakes I made. I more or less left them in, unless they were really egregious about me not saying the lines correctly. But I was able to just leave like just random ass mistakes in there. Some of the mistakes in the video are intentional mistakes to make it intentionally bad. I had to sit around and intentionally make things bad. It was a lot of fun. So that was just a whole lot of fun. Well, it does mean mass. All right. Well, there we go. He's trying to save us from the stupid. I'm always trying to save you from the stupid. I am always that is like my one job. If I have a job, is to make sure that that I'm the one who has to deal with the stupid, and not you all. Okay, that was a short A, R&D. He said a long A. What's a long A? A is a long A. A maze? Maze? Like the thing that you get lost in? Maze? Is that a maze? Yeah. See, that's I can't. Maze. I'm not gonna pronounce that one right. I feel like mass should be a better one. Like if you're measuring things, make it a mass, and like it's a mass. Makes sense. Anything besides that, I don't know. Misinforming R&D is always fun. You don't know what it means to be super wasted till you wake up in your room with no idea how you got there by traffic cone and a grave candle standing on the floor next to you. I mean, I haven't had those particular items. I once drinking stories from R&D. Back when I was in college, a friend of mine and I decided we were out and about, and we bumped into a guy who had prescription cough syrup because he had a prescription cough, I guess. So he had prescription cough syrup. And we're like, you know what would be just an absolute great idea if we take the can of the Sprite that we have with us and the vodka that we have with us and the prescription cough syrup that our friend has, and we just mix it all together, and I bet that will be a great idea. It was it's not a great idea at all. I woke up the thank you, Richard. I woke up the next day with a bar of soap and a can of peas in my pockets, in my jacket pocket, because this is winter in Wisconsin. And my friend called me up and asked me why he had a bar of soap and a roll of toilet paper in his pockets. This was like 15 years ago. Still have no idea why I had a bar of soap and a can of peas in my pocket, but that's how I woke up that day. So yeah, opium rush. Okay, Jesus Christ, you guys go crazy. There was no graveyard or construction site between the location where the event was and my home. You went like out of your way. Gio, how does seeing a fox, finding a blanket in a shopping cart, and phoning the answering machine of podcast sound? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Can of peas in your pocket. Can of peas. Guys, I have a question. I'm not an FE. You're not a flat earther. All right, Mr. Johan and Sophie Plateau. I'm sorry. A can of pea. Oh my goodness. I'm already slurring enough that we can't understand what RD is saying. Okay. We have a not flat earther who's got a question. If the Earth spins faster than sound, how can someone on the east hear you? We don't measure rotations in miles per hour. That's more or less your answer. Like that whole like 1,000 miles an hour thing. It's like you're using a linear measurement to measure a circular motion. That would be like me measuring temperature in miles per hour. It's not a thing that you do. It's a very silly way. And the reason that the flat earthers tell you this 1,000 miles per hour thing is because it sounds more. It sounds faster than it actually is. In reality, the Earth spins at 1 rotation per 24 hours. I'm sure that if I sat around and did math, and maybe someone will, and maybe I will, because I do have a phone with like things on it. Maybe we can actually figure out how much that is per minute, like because it's not a whole lot per minute at all. So if we have I can't do this. Okay, what's miles per hour in also yes, there's also the medium does actually move with you. So there's like there's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't expect it. Sorry, I got to put my slippers on cuz it's fucking cold in here. It's also hyperbole when someone measures rotation with speed instead of radians. Yeah. There's a lot of reasons, but you shouldn't expect to feel it because it's a steady motion. And 2, you shouldn't expect to hear it, or like, so I guess the real question is like if I'm traveling and I speak towards the east, and since we're traveling, quote, I can actually do quotes that you can see, quote unquote, faster than the speed of light. I fucked it up. Speed of sound, then like when you like the sound wave that leaves you would never reach your destination, right? You'd get sort of a sonic boom effect where you'd be moving too fast. The thing is that like moving things, the sound wave would also be moving at the same speed that you left it off. Like there's no, like, even if we pretend all the things are right, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to hear it, or you shouldn't get aren't you a teddy bear? Well, thank you, Wooden Toad. I'll take that. I'm a teddy bear. Oh, Wooden Toad. That's too kind. A beer scale without a Belgian beer on it. Is it? Maybe I should try more Belgian beers, I suppose. So yeah. Quotes you can actually see. I know this is the things that I'm saying. That's one of the things that I do want to do, and maybe I'll do it one of these days. Just arrived. Yes, the face reveal video you requested. Yes, I was gonna make a joke out of it, and then I just didn't joke it. It just actually became a thing that we did. So hi, on my face. I have one of those. So yeah, actually, one of the things that I want to do, and I might do someday, is so one of the nice things about this is I can actually like reach for things on my desk. Come on, you son of a bitch! Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. There it is. Okay, so I still have this thing, which is I used for a video a while ago. And I really want to put like markings on it and stick this, since it's just a foam ball and it's really light, stick it on top of a clock mechanism, like on top of the hour hand, so that it spins with the hour hand. And if I do that, that would actually be rotating at twice the speed as the Earth is rotating, because it'd be one rotation every 12 hours as opposed to one rotation every 24 hours. And I really want to make that thing just so that you can sort of see how how slowly this thing would spin. Oh my god, guys, I'm trying to be all like fucking professional and talk about like sciencey bits, and you all want to talk about purple dildos. This stream. Oh, thank you, Wooden Toad. You are far too kind. I am married too, so that is a very nice albedo I got there. I wouldn't be surprised if some conspiracy theorists then dares to deny your face reveal to be a true with dearth of evidence. I sincerely would. Yeah. I was really tempted to. I've been like really tempted to make this whole April Fool's thing like go on forever. I was really tempted to get a video of a roaming millennial who's a YouTuber. Don't subscribe to her. It's okay. But she's a. Do you want to say hi? No.
I'm just trying to get my charger.
The wife doesn't want to say hi. You all are far too intimidating for her. Which I don't blame him. I don't blame her for not wanting to say hi to you all. You all are bad. What was I saying? Oh yes, I was gonna get a video of her and take out the sound and then like try to talk over it while she's talking. But and then I got tired. So yes, that's where we were. Something dildos. R&D looks like he could do a good Hopkins Hannibal Lecter. Just saying. Could I? I don't know if I could. That would be interesting. I'm not. Like, Hannibal Lecter is clean shaven, and I'm not. And I really can't do impersonations or accents as it's been like shown. That I even just no. We're just not gonna do that nonsense. I had to correct you earlier though. You misspelled Earth. Could have been embarrassing. I misspell everything. I was an English major. Yes, my wife is a light blonde. She's a blonde of sorts. She's a very attractive lady. She's just being shy right now, which is fine. She doesn't. She owes you nothing. I owe you this because you all gave me money to buy the camera. So, but she doesn't. So it's up to her if she ever wants to talk to you all. I honestly don't blame her for not. You all are dumb. Chin downs, eyes up, evil grin. Can I evil grin? I'm not sure I can evil grin. I will try to practice. I will try to get that done as a thing. Did you read the early? Why aren't there sexy maid outfits? Yeah, we need more sexy. One of the things. God damn it. So, and I'm already getting on like a billion tangents. One of the nice things about having the camera is, and I might do this just because I think it'd be kind of fun, at least. Is since I've been practicing my drawing skills and I've been trying to draw us more sexy housekeepers. I was thinking now that I have a camera and a like a nice camera stand, like this is like it holds the camera for me, like it's supposed to. I would actually try to point it down at my sketchbooks and actually do like a little a drawing of you watch me draw if you guys are interested in watching me draw sexy ladies, which is pretty much what I do when I'm trying to sit around and draw our sexy housekeepers. Multiple of them I have. Yes, this is a such part. I'm really curious now. I have to I would like to look up the analytics for my channel, but I'm fairly certain it's mostly dudes. I don't know. Well, maybe face reveal will change that, and we'll get mostly ladies from now on. Who knows? All right. So, are we actually gonna get to the point where we talk about the video? Probably not, but we will actually try to.
That could be the land of the aliens. Maybe we're the aliens. Maybe the outer perimeter has even more life forms and resources and inhabitable land as we go through.
So maybe we're the aliens? And yeah. Have you grown a big enough pair of balls to pick a fight with Hobbs yet? I mean, I really just I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna cut myself on camera. I think that'd be weird. Hobbs is somewhere. I know you guys want to see Hobbs. I could. Okay, if you guys really want to see Hobbs, like he's kind of the main event, isn't he? Like it's not my face. Like I know you all didn't like. You're all like camera, but you didn't mean for like R&D to show his ugly mug for 2 hours. You actually want to see Hobbs. So we can give this a quick pause, and I can go grab him. He likes being picked up, so I doubt he'll. That's the problem. Hobbs just loves me. He's not gonna pick a fight with me. He's not gonna actually like try to hurt me. So I'm gonna leave the camera on. Actually, you know what? We'll switch to this one. Okay, we'll switch to this one. I'm gonna go get Hobbs, so you can actually see that he's a real cat, and I actually do own him, and I'm not just like, you know, oh shit, I'm not just like taking random pictures of random cats off the internets. Like that's actually my cat. Okay, so we're gonna leave the camera on. All right. Bugsy, Bugsy. I know you're coming, buddy, but your presence is actually being requested. Everyone wants to see you, though, buddy. There he is. There's the Hobbs. He's particularly unhappy right now because I had to wake him up from a nap. There he is. But there's the Hobbs. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. So this is I know this is what you all came here for, was to see him. Oh my goodness, you're pissed. I know. I woke you up. I know. I woke you up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Everyone wanted to see you. All right, bye, buddy. Come join me if you want to later, okay? Okay. So, there you go. Nice house. I live in an apartment, actually. It's not a house, but I do try to decorate it nicely. We're working on the I'm not sure how well you can hear me. We're working on the back end there. Yeah. That's what we're on right now. We have a record player back there that we got for Christmas, and a bunch of records. So I'm trying to get that fixed up. So you thought we came here for you? No, I entirely knew no one actually came here for me. And everyone wanted to see Hobbs. So there he is. He's here. He'll come and jump up here. I think he just wants to hang out in the bedroom with my wife at the moment. So, but when he gets bored, he'll come on over and hang out. So there he is. Put a flat Earth map on the wall. You know, I was actually talking. We went. My wife and I have actually we've been going shopping to buy furniture and decorations and stuff. And I realized that I don't actually own a globe of any sort, like an actual globe with countries and whatnots on it. So I might need that might need to be bought soon as an actual globe. Because considering my channel, it's weird that I don't. But you know, also I don't fucking worship the globe like flat earthers tell us. So. That's not gonna happen. Boobs. There's not a lot of boobs in this house. Like I used to when I was single. I had like posters of boobs, but I can't anymore. Okay, so Hidden Land. Yes. So this guy seems to think that either we are aliens or there are aliens, but aliens don't come from like other planets. Aliens like live on our flat plane, and that's where we are. Because reasons, I guess, is like the best that I can put it. But let's find out more what he's got. He honestly, I watched like 5 minutes of this last night trying to figure out the camera thing and all that stuff. So has anyone seen the long ass flat earth movie yet? I made it 53 seconds in until evidences. Hopefully, if Micro and I can fucking like sync up, we should actually have a collab going between Micro and I and the new Flat Earth movie. Micro was dying yesterday. I'm actually surprised Micro's here because he was dying yesterday. So that would probably be maybe for next weekend, I want to say, but it really depends on how busy Micro and I are. Because I still also need to do the Eric Debay video for next week, so hopefully it'll happen. Hey, my almost 3-year-old daughter loves globes and the Earth. That's good. Yeah, so yeah, Micro's still dying. So I haven't actually seen it. I have to see it. I've been kind of I've been a little busy this weekend because my wife is gone, so I kind of let the last week she was gone, so I kind of let the apartment go to shit while she was gone. And so I had to spend this weekend trying to clean it up and make up for the fact that I was a useless fuck for a whole week. Anyone here speak Spanish? I mean I do. You know what? I got to do this cuz Bob, you're here every week. Mr. Bob. There we go. Mr. Bob, welcome to being a moderator. Congratulations. You have no job. You get to just talk a whole lot now, which is the important part, I guess. I'm pretty sure I'll have to wait until after the 10th when my next exam is over. Okay, so we might have to wait a little bit, but hopefully Micro and I will have a thing for you guys soon. I have to sit down and watch it. I will probably watch it at twice the speed because there's no way that I'm sitting through an hour and a half Flat Earth video. We're just not doing that. Have you seen the wacky new Concave Earth movie? Greatest Sapien posted it, and wow, it's dumb. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet. I still have to, and that's what we're talking about. Hopefully, Micro and I will have a video about it or on it soon. Probably after the 10th because Micro is dying. We were gonna try to do it this weekend, but Micro is dying. And we kind of need him alive. So maybe soon we'll try. Oh yeah, I'm not listening to that shit for I'm not listening to an hour and a half of that and expecting to not be driven insane. I saw some sign language kind of useless in chat though. Oh, wait, there's sign language in chat? Are there emojis for sign? I know very little sign language. House. Town. I think that's town. I know how to spell my name, but I'm not going to. This used to be my name in sign language when I had friends in sign language. If you know sign language, you can guess what the first letter of my real name is. It's not an R. Wear protective mix so you don't hurt yourself face palming. I bet I would. That would be awful. Arnie, please listen to what you're saying and see if you're just dubbing over random stock footage that has nothing to do with what you're saying. What they are saying. I bet. I'm really curious about it. I'm really pro on being a mod. You can kick Jar Wasn't if he shows up. Well, it's for fun for me. Yeah, I don't really care what you do. Well, I'm sure undead content would get lots of views, yeah. Do a collab before Micro dies. I'm trying to. What, Rhett, are you Andrew Torres' little brother? It's creepy how all atheists kind of look the same, even Mexican-American ones. I'm not Mexican-American. I'm Mexican. I'm not full-blooded Mexican. I'm just kind of fat. No, I wasn't born in the States. My parents are both Mexican. I was born in Mexico. I grew up in Mexico. I'm a full-blooded Mexican. And Mexican do shit and stuff. I think it's the facial hair, which I keep because if I trim this stuff off, I look like a 9-year-old, and it makes going to bars really awkward. So I just kind of keep the beard around for that purpose. That's about it. I look nothing like, who is it? Are these first name starts with S? He's Mr. Smexy confirmed. This is not an S. This is not an S. No, this is not an S. I'm pretty sure this isn't an S. I mean, I'll take Mr. Smexy, but why make a collab with Micro when you can make a collab with Geo? That is true. I could make a collab with you. Micro and I have talked about this for a little while, so that's why. That's why on the internet instead of working. Yes. I thought you had the nationality banana. Oh, am I American? I mean, I'm a naturalized citizen. I am a U.S. citizen. If that's what you mean, but I don't when you say Mexican American, I thought you meant one of my parents is white and the other one is brown, and that's not the case. Both my parents are brown, except that my mom is actually rather white for a brown person. Yeah, so I'm not as dark, and also like this is my winter tan, so I am very, very light skinned at the moment compared to how I will be come middle of summer. So I'll get darker. Yeah, that is an A. Wooden Toad. Wooden Toad's got it. Wooden Toad's figured it out. It's an A. So now yeah. M is this, if I remember right. This is M. So it kind of looks like an M. I think that's M, and I think that's N. Yeah, that's M. That's N. Both of those are also in my name. So you're learning all sorts of I don't remember D. So you're learning all sorts of things about my name. I used to know sign language a lot better back in the day. It's a long A. He doesn't know how to pronounce his name. I don't. It's actually no, I have a short A. Haha. I have a short A, and then I have a what are those marks called? The accent marks that you have in Spanish that Americans don't have. So yes, I haven't practiced sign language in a long time. I had 2 classmates in elementary school who knew sign language, who knew sign language. I mean, they did, who were deaf. So I learned sign language to sort of be able to speak with them a little bit. And so I learned a few things, and sign language is fairly important for my job because I have a lot of nonverbal kids, so sign language which is why I know things like stop, and say sit. I want to say sit, but I don't remember. God, it's been a while. Like I don't use it enough to like be able to. An umlaut, is that what they're called? The accent marks? No, I thought umlauts were the 2 dots. Like those were the umlauts with the 2 dots to make the w sound. Well, depending on where you live in the U.S., your official name wouldn't contain the accent. My official name doesn't contain the accent. I have 2 last names. Because you in Mexico you have 2 last names. Like you keep you keep your father's first last name, it becomes your first last name, and your mother's first last name becomes your second last name. So I have 2 last names, even as a U.S. citizen. I have 2 last names. It makes my thing weird. Near an hour in, and we haven't even started the video. We kind of did. We talked about it. And oh, it's nearly an hour. So I do have to take besides the fact that I usually take a break, I do have to take a break because I have to stick a ham in the oven because it's Easter here, and apparently I need to make a thing. No, Rhetoric&Discourse say umlauts are they are the 2 dots. Yeah, the 2 dots that you have. That's what I thought. They look like 2 dots, right? Like 2 dots. That make I don't know what they actually do for your shit, but they're the 2 dot things. I think I can hear GeoServer angry typing right now. Fuck yeah. Yeah, because you live in Cali, whose computer can't handle the accents, so you can't have it. It's true. Yeah, I don't have an accent. I probably could have asked for one if I wanted to, but it wasn't worth the time and effort. Can ham in the oven, yeah. But that's what we're gonna do. So, should we try? We should probably try to not be like completely useless and actually try to watch a little bit of this video. So we are going to that's not what I want to do. We're going to go here and
It's transitioning, this big mass awakening. I'm sure some of you can already feel it and sense it. More and more of you guys are gonna come.
I am not even listening to him. His music isn't bad. He's got some cool music going on there. Like that's not bad. I'll take that. That's like the only good thing about your video. So Mass Awakening, not in Cali. I mean, I got my U.S. citizenship in Nebraska, and they're definitely not going to do it. Like they fucking gave me a hard time about just becoming or just trying to get my driver's license changed, because my driver's license went from having 1 last name and then to 2 last names, and they gave me just the hardest time for that. They were really not accommodating for that, and that was Nebraska. So yeah, Nebraska's kind of shit state to live in if you are not a U.S. citizen. I did live in California for a long time. 3 suns. We do have 3 suns. Wait, there is a other video? There is a video for us to watch we're kind of ignoring because that's what we do on this show. Someone else complained about it this week, and I feel like I need to put like a much bigger disclaimer about this show on my channel about how we don't take shit seriously when we do this. I lost my chat. There's my chat. So maybe we'll to just say it face to face when explaining. Explain what I lost. I lost a train of thought. He gets more detailed later and goes through several claims. I wouldn't say there is much evidence. Probably not.
To your own truth.
Oh yeah, look, there are 3 suns. Sorry, I just fucking like ducking my head under my camera just so that I can see the 3 suns. Let's see. Is that 1 moon? I know at some point he said there's like 2 or 3 moons. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Well, that'll be... Oh, that's just my forehead.
Faster and faster than ever before.
Wait, that's like a lot of suns. We have like 1, 2, 3 really big suns. Is that like 2 little suns, or is one of those a moon? Which ones are moons? I can't tell. And like so like the quality of the video, and I know it's looking really shitty on the stream. That's not actually my fault. The video quality of this thing is actually really crap, not me. Hey, Rhetoric&Discourse, can you guess what German word for driver's license is? What the driver's license? Like I would hope it'd be one of the easier ones, like it's actually like driver's license, but I get the feeling that it's not. Fucking Nevada won't give me citizenship that I lived here for 7 years. Nevada won't. That should be a federal government thing, not a state thing. I went to the office here is what I meant. Wooden toad, that's a lie. Yeah, probably. This show is not about debunking videos that is playing. It's about distracting our internet. It's true. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend like I do anything else here. Moons are white. Oh, is that how we're testing this? The moons are white. So, but the 2 little ones look white to me. Like the 2 little ones right over the edge. I don't think you can see my mouse. They look white to me. The 2 orange ones are actually orangey. There's one that's sort of on the left that looks like it's probably a sun because it's got light coming off of it. So I think that's supposed to be our close sun. Oh, a resident, California resident. They won't let you become a Nevada resident. I had a really hard time with Wisconsin. They wouldn't let me become a Wisconsin resident, so I had to keep my California. Well, I didn't have to. I didn't really care to change it, but I kept my California license for like almost 8 years before I bothered to change it because they were giving me a really hard time about changing my driver's license. So, yeah, California is way easy. California, they don't give a fuck. They're just like, whatever, pay us the money. Here you go. Here's a California driver's license. Other states are worse. Nebraska's pretty bad about it. They gave me a really hard time because they ask you for they ask you for proof of identity, and it can't be the actual driver's license that you have. It's got to be like a passport or a birth certificate, things like that. So they ask you for one of those. Oh, so they ask you for one of those, and then they ask you for your old driver's license. So I took my citizenship certificate because you get one of those when you become a U.S. citizen. You get a citizen certificate. So I took that to the Nebraska DMV, and they turned it down. They're like, no, we don't actually know what this is, so we're not going to give you residencyship. It was just a mess and a half. All right. So, the 2 orange ones are actually orangey. Trump while talking some DNA fathership tests. Oh my goodness. Has Occam's Razor already committed suicide when it was tasked to think about this model? This is the craziest thing in the world. Face reveal, but I've already seen it. Yeah, Kara DN seems to be the only one. No, probably Micro and Geo haven't seen it. Yes, Kara, I have a face. It's this one. You've seen it before, though. But this is the face. According to the Flat Earth model, we should be seeing quite a few suns in the south. We should be seeing a lot of things in the south, but apparently not. I had I'd recommend for 9 fluffer mirrors of it and 4 non-fluffer ones. Someone said something about Orphan Red. I just got recommended a new Orphan Red video. Oh, does Orphan Red have a new video? Oh, I want to watch that one. That stuff's always hilarious. It's just the best. Oh no, they asked for a passport. What hindrance? We don't. Not a lot of us have a lot of passports. I don't have a passport. I don't have an American passport. I really need one, but I don't have one. So, yeah. All right. So we have hit the that time. Well, I started late. We'll go like 5 more minutes. That was a 5. I can 5 with my fingers. We'll go like 5 more minutes before we take our break, and I stick a ham in the oven. Uh-oh. I cocked it up. I cocked it all up. Son of a bitch. There we go.
And faster than ever before. We have our toroidal fields. These electromagnetic fields protect and separate all the lands.
What?
They also oscillate at different speeds.
What? How? Like really, how is this a thing that you know that happens? I am super curious as to why, one, you think about it, and 2, like, how you know? This, like, how does one test the toroidal fields in a different world that is protecting you from actually going there to test it out? Shut up and drink the rest of your beer and go on and put Ken's ham in the oven. I need to take a leak for goodness sakes. Sorry. Orphan Red did a boob reveal. Oh, goodness. That is very scandalous. I bet her boobs are smarter than her head, though. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, what? I think this might be some electric universe stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what to say about it besides, like, how do you know all this stuff, and why would you think that, like, toroidal fields of what? Like, it was like Mortimer. I'm sorry, Mortimer. I am really sorry that I just compared you to Marty Leeds. Please forgive me. Mortimer talked about this, how like spirit science does that thing where he just sort of says, like, you know, we're at different frequencies, and he's like, frequency of what? So when you say like a toroidal field of what is kind of the son of a whore. I keep clicking on the wrong buttons. Like a toroidal field of what seems to be the question that I want to ask you. Like, what exactly are you toroidal fielding? Like, what is this field made out of, and how is it preventing us from going through them, or like, what exactly is it doing? It's all just a fucking mess. Turtle fields. It's not the real turtle. Turtle's all the way down. What does toroidal even mean? I think it's a shape. If I remember right, it's a shape. It's toroidal. It's all fancy sounding, so you don't need an explanation. That's more or less what it is. Yeah, like a donut. Go watch. Cool Hard Logic has the anus of the universe or something like that, or he comes up with his own toroidal field that kind of looks like an anus. It's hilarious. Go watch that one. But yeah, toroidal is a shape. It's not a field. Like it. If you're gonna say toroidal field, you need a field of what? Like it can't just be a thing. Like that's like saying we are protected by a cube. It gives us the shape of the thing, but it doesn't actually tell us what the thing is made out of, nor how it protects us, nor what it does anything of. It's just a shape. Like, a cube field doesn't tell us anything. The cosmic ring piece. Thank you. A torus is a donut. Yeah, and you can kind of see them. God, you have... So, this is not my fault. I honestly got this in the highest definition possible that I could download this video. So, it's entirely not my fault that this video is absolute crap. But, you can kind of... And a point is... I point as if you can see it, but but you can't actually see me point. It's just worthless to you. You can kind of see the different kinds of shapes in the bottom left corner. Like those are kind of the shapes, but they don't really say anything besides that. Our skin cells are made of rectangular than cubit, or more rectangular. They are more rectangular cubits. True. The whole toroidal thing is definitely a whatchamacallit, a woo-tard kind of thing. Like it's such woos. It does look like a video game. So in case you don't know, Minecraft proves that the Earth is flat because 32 and reasons. All right, so we are going to take the break that I said we were going to take like 5 minutes ago, and then we didn't do. So we are going to go do that. While we do that, I need to go stick a ham in the oven. But you all can listen to some wonderful music while I am gone, and then we'll be back and we'll do more of the stuff, and things. All right, have fun, guys. All right, and we are back. I hope everyone had a good break. I certainly did. I lost my chat. There's my chat. So we have what was going on while I was gone. I put a thing in the oven. All right, so we can watch a little bit more. I was hoping to see Annie in the slideshow this time. I can't put Annie in the slideshow, and I'm really sorry. I gotta. If I show Annie, it'll be just on Twitter's. Even the one picture that I have on here, the one that Naractoblast made, that's a little bit that's actually too much for YouTube. So I had to go in and use the blur tool on that one to blur out the nipples. So I can't. It's just like YouTube will kind of do that thing where they kick me out. and I've spent a lot of time on this video, on this channel to want that to happen. So I can tweet it out because I do like that picture. I might take a different picture of it. That was a scan. Coward. Well, yeah, I like my channel though. I'm starting to be a fan of Approaching Nirvana thanks to you. Good. They're a good group. They have a lot of stuff. All their stuff is on YouTube. All of their music is on YouTube. And they tend to be royalty free-ish, like as long as you say who they are and you actually buy their album on like iTunes or whatever. They're pretty much very easygoing about you playing them on streams and stuff, which is why they get put on here. So yeah, I will try to remember to put that picture of Annie in the Twitters. The Twitters I feel safer about, and I should like put a disclaimer on my channel that porn gets fucking shared on, not porn, but there's boobs on my Twitter. So and like I said, I might try to draw more. Now that I have a camera, I might just sit around and draw things, because I actually been enjoying drawing all this stuff, and I have like all these drawings just like piled up, so we might do that. Discover her nip with a bunny or something. I could do that. I could do that. I could maybe for next week, or if I get a chance, I'll try to cover up her nip, because she's got the one nipple that I can't show. YouTube, I don't like to fuck with YouTube. I had like for the first time, not the first time. I've had copyright, not claims, just the like, and I don't have any copyright strikes, but I've had like people be like, hey, your music is on, or my music is on your channel, and there's been a couple of instances where there are like the one video that I have about, and I put SpongeBob music over Anthony Riley's intro. That one obviously has music that is not my music. So that video, and then there's a couple of patron-only videos that have music that I was playing in the background. Like I was playing like Dean Martin or something in the background that I was just listening to when I took the video. So those videos have these, not copyright strikes, but like, you can't put ads on them, which is fine. I wasn't putting ads on them anyway. I want to do a dry night. I'm in. Do a dry night. If I might do that. Maybe tonight when I'm all done here, I'll sit down and draw. But we'll have to see how it goes. So yeah. So you get sort of a you get this warning from YouTube saying, hey, this one video has music that's owned by someone else, and they're putting in a copyright claim for it, so you can't run ads. For the most part, I'm okay with the couple of videos that have that, because they're not popular videos of mine. They're just sort of joke videos. But I had it happen to one of my older videos on, it was one of the pendulum videos that I did like 2 years ago. And I had a copyright claim put on there for music, but there's no music in that video whatsoever. So now I had to put a counterclaim. I might actually reach out to the artist who says that there's music on there and be like, hey, like there really isn't any, so fuck you. Holy bananas, it's Professor Stick. Hi. Yes, this is my face. I have one of those. Well, thank you for joining us, Professor Stick. I was not at all paying attention to the I feel like I should get a little shy about this. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, Professor Stick. I don't know how, like, if you show up every once in a while, and I always thank you because it's thanks to you that my channel has grown so much. So thank you for the wonderful opportunity you gave us, but gave me as a channel. I appreciate it. So yeah, this is my face. I decided to, or the subs decided that this is what they wanted to do it. They actually, yeah, that's actually the thing. They actually didn't do it for me. They didn't want to fucking see my face, but they wanted to see the Hobbs's face, but he's not around, so they're stuck with my face, because that's how that goes. You should record your sketch drawing session and make time lapse out of them, maybe minute physics style. Minute physics style is like way better than my style. I actually was thinking about maybe pointing the camera down at my desk and actually like either doing a live stream of me drawing, or. And I can't go like too super sexy on that one. Am I blushing? Oh yeah, I'm so blushing. That's probably can't hide the blushing, can I? Shit. So yeah, I was actually thinking about maybe doing that because I can't, you know, I really can't point this like down at my desk. Not really, because I fail at pointing things at desks. So I could set this up so that it points down at my desk. You can see yourselves a little bit better, and maybe actually have that be a thing where you can see me do the weird ass art that I do sometimes. So maybe we'll do a stream, and I'll read the chat or whatever, play some funky music in the background. Maybe do a time. I doubt I'll do a time lapse of it because that takes like extra effort that I'm not sure how much I'm willing to do. So today I say the things. All right, let's get back to the video for a little bit. Let's see what else, because we've made it a whole 35 seconds in an hour and 20 minutes. This is awesome. Filthy Mac peasant. Look. Don't say that. Look at this. Whoa. I'm gonna go this back. Look at that gorgeous Mac right there. Look at how pretty it is. It's so pretty. And my little Mac, my Mac keyboard. You're jealous of my delicious Mac keyboard. Don't pretend. Don't pretend like you're not jealous of my Mac goodness, because you are. I really do need to upgrade my computer though. That's pretty bad. This is what drawing tablets are for. I could do a drawing tablet, and I've thought about that, but. So there's like a list of things that I would like to do, because I've actually been getting into my drawing enough that I would like to get a tablet, and I found a fairly cheap one for like $100-ish, which I was really it's like and it's not a full out tablet, like it's not the ones that's got a screen on it, but it's actually no, I found two. I found one that's like the tablet that you can draw on, and you draw on your screen, and then there's a one that's actually a screen, and both of which look really cool. The one that I could draw on my computer would be neat, because then I wouldn't have to record it, you know, I wouldn't have to point the camera down, but it would still be cool either way. So Mac gross. Oh my goodness, people are just shitting on my Mac. It does. I don't know. Yeah, my keyboard's all gross now because I spilled beer all over it. So I might, but for the time being, I don't have that money to spend on a tablet of any sort. So we're just kind of stuck with not having a tablet. And that I have plenty of sketchbooks, and I'm not very necessarily good at drawing on tablets because I haven't drawn on a tablet in like 12 years. The audio is probably a little bit off. Yeah. Like I used to use a Wacom back when I was in high school, and that's been a very long time. So I haven't drawn on one in forever. I'm much more comfortable right now with pencil and paper, but you know, we'll see that. So yeah, maybe in $100 we can do that again. Try setting up try getting some tips from Telltale. I think Telltale, if the last time I spoke with him, he uses, or at least he used to use, his iPad for drawing. So I've been keeping an eye on him because I would like to maybe pick up one to do a little bit more drawing. But like I said, I'm far more comfortable with pen and paper at the moment, or pencil and paper at the moment. I think the cause of lack of progress lies herein that R&D feels obligated to comment on every remark I do. I do. That is how this works. I am just the worst at this. All right. So yes, future installments maybe involve drawing sexy ladies. That's more or less what that comment was all about. But for now, let's learn more about toroidal fields.
Us all are rotations of the different planets. Next, the suns and moons are put in place. 3 suns, 3 moons. With
What? Why? No. Oh, I'm getting hand fappy again. But why? Like, why are you making this so complicated? There's no need to make it so complicated. Like, 1 moon, 1 sun works just fine. How? How and why? Why and how? You make my brain hurt. I make rough pencil drawings and I finish them off on the tablet. Yeah, I usually son of a bitch, I got something in my eye. Bam. So we're gonna move you down there. So this one I don't have a tablet, so this one I had to use a mouse for this picture, and that took me for fucking ever and a half, and I was not happy about it. So I would like to not necessarily do that again, but I can. That was done on pencil first. Actually, I think I have that. Yes, I do. Haha. But I do still have the pencil sketch for it just laying around, because I did sketch it out first. So, and I have a bunch of other sketches just laying around, that I was working on, which gonna try to make sure the inappropriate ones aren't here. Most of these are appropriate. That one isn't. So yeah, this is if you're ever curious about what I do with my free time, I sit around and draw things. I'm not sure how good of an artist I am, but there you go. She looks fabuling good. Yeah. This one's still safe for workish. So I've been getting more into my drawing. I really haven't drawn much in a very long time. I used to draw more often years ago, and I would like to finish. There's a few other ones in here that I would like to clean up a little bit, not necessarily finish, because you never finish your drawings. You just sit around and just keep tweaking with them until you get tired of tweaking with them. So yeah, but yeah, I would like to finish those. So maybe I'll do that once in a while. So I don't know. Maybe one of these days we'll actually buy a tablet and actually draw things. That would be fun. I would like that. Because did you just sketch dox your wife? No, none of those are my wife. None of those are my wife. That was a set of drawings. Oh well, thank you, Sean Carroll. Thank you. Like I said, maybe later on we'll actually sit around and do a little bit of drawing. I'm trying to figure out how to point. Yeah, I can point the camera down. Down a minute. I suck at humans, so do better than me. As an artist myself, you're pretty good. I painted my account photo just to the left. Oh, did you really? That's awesome. I really have to check that out a little bit closer. Well, thank you. I haven't. I like I said, it's been years since I really picked it all up. Tell us your Amazon and put it on your wish list. If you might get to it for you. Yeah, that's true. I have. I have. I say all the things and stuff, mostly in sentences. Oh, the beer is gonna kick my ass. So I've been good, and I've only been drinking the 1 beer so far. We're gonna try to keep it that way. But I think things that will probably happen in the future is I might create an Amazon list. If you guys really want to. Hello, Zantanzia. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. That's just how we do things on the stream. So one of the things is Amazon list. The other thing is I think I might put in a goal on Patreon, because we're getting to the point, like, so the camera setup is kind of working so far, and I've seen a couple people say there's there's a little bit of lag, and the little bit of lag that exists is because currently my computer, like the OBS is using up like half of my computer's processing power just to stream, because my computer is like almost 10 years old and it can't handle it. So I might put in a thing, a goal for maybe buying a new computer, a new Mac, a new Mac. Because I am kind of getting to the point where it's becoming difficult for me to keep up with things when it comes to the YouTube side with my current computer. So we might do that. Hello, Steve Sayers. Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Only a little I've heard worse. I haven't butchered it too much. That's good. That's good. Also, YouTube kind of sucks. I guess also it's a Mac. Yeah, if you make an Alexa, I will use it at work. I order $200 to $300 a month of office supplies for work every month. I think Amazon gives 5 or 7%. Okay, I'll try to set that up. I will try to set up links, and I will try to set up other things, because like I tweeted out earlier, like the whole reason that we can have a camera and we can have, like, I don't know if we can see this. The mic, even though it still has a crappy pop filter, the mic is now on a really nifty boom arm and stuff. And the only reason that we can do these kinds of things, that we can buy like a nifty arm for my microphone and the nifty arm for my camera, and have a camera in general, is because of you know, people like you who have supported me, and, you know, give to Patreon and Super Chat, and honestly just watch my videos, because I don't make a whole lot of money on ad revenue, but I do make some money on ad revenue, and it all gets put right back into the show. I don't need the money to live, because I have a job, but it all gets put back into the show to try to improve it. So if you know, so thank you all for watching my videos and donating and stuff. So I will try to do all those things. Yeah, so we might try to make some more changes. I'm trying to fix this thing. I am so self-conscious right now. I'm so self-conscious. This is weird. So yes, we will look for a little bit of, I can talk. We will watch a little bit more of the video, and then maybe talk about some other options about what else to do with these shows in the future.
Mercury in the middle, acting as both a sun and a moon. And there you have it. Earth, the universe, within a multiverse, within a masterverse.
What? Wait, no.
Past.
Wait, stop. Stop. What? A multiverse within a masterverse. I'm sorry, what? Money makes the world go round. Unfortunately, it does, Professor Stick. Yeah. Not for the fleffers. It's true. Their world is steady. Oh, Max Show. Thank you, Bahopal. Thank you, Bahopal. So, and then I got super excited, and I'm back to hand fapping. About fucking multiverses into masterverses. I don't even know what to say to that. What is this video all about, Lexison? I have no fucking clue. Apparently, okay, for the best that I can tell, we have like the flat Earth in the middle, and then there's like 3 suns. So there's like the one sun that like we have, right? And then there's like 2 other suns that do a thing, and then there's like toroidal fields that protect us. Toroidal fields made out of what? After fuck if we know. But we have toroidal fields that are donuts, giant donut shaped whatevers, and they protect us or stop us from going into the other rings of the flat Earth. But these rings themselves are like smaller parts of a multiverse with other rings of flat Earths. And then all of those collapse into a masterverse, which I don't know what it is. Yeah. This whole thing. Oh, this whole thing is weird. And of course, I already. I haven't seen Rick and Morty. Sorry, I am wearing my Rick and Morty shirt though. Oh, Rick and Morty shirt. I don't know where it is. There you go, Rick and Morty. I have 2 Rick and Morty shirts, and I have a Rick or Morty. Who's this guy? Geo. Who's this? This guy. Whoever this guy is, I have like obviously. So that guy. I have that guy. I have that guy sitting on my desk. I don't know who that is. So yeah. Hey, it's just a salad, mostly crouton and and tomato. Yeah, this is a lot of salad. This is a lot of word salad. It's a lot. It's I don't know what to say about this. Like the problem, like when they get so crazy, there's just nothing you can say about them. Like how do you disprove something this insane? Like there's nothing that I can sit here and be like, oh, that's Rick. Okay, Rick is an alien. Okay. Like what do you do at that point? Ooh, Illuminati confirmed. I got. Like, how does that go? Like I can't sunglass today. Like, bam. I can be cool with sunglasses. You love my beard? Oh, thank you, Undoomed. I like my beard too. This is actually relatively new. Let's talk about my beard because why not? I grew this for No Shave November this last year, and so now it's there. I have a beard now. It's pretty thick. This part I don't like, but I can't do anything about this. Like my beard refuses to grow like right there, and I don't know why. But I get this part here is like entirely on its own, which I like. I don't have to touch it, so you know. Beard. I have one of those. Oh, that's what we have. Okay. Illuminati are not the rulers of the world. They are not. It is obviously the Freemasons. It's like trying to tell a kid that his mom is not his mom, even though his mom is his mom. Oh, goodness gracious. Yes, we are doing a face reveal. That was not a joke. It was half a joke. Yeah. It was kind of a joke, and then it kind of. Did you try No Nut November? I don't know what that is. No Nut November. What is that? Thank you. October. I don't know what that is. Whatever. I don't fucking care. It's a thing. I have a beard. It's gorgeous. I love it. I don't know what No Nut November is. Like, is that a masturbation thing? I don't know. Like, I just do the beard thing. Beard thing is kind of it. Interdimensional shape-shifting reptilian space Jews. Yes. They do rule the world. It's them. It's really just them. Puffed. I can grow all the face of hairs. Let's suck it. You probably can. I'm really not that good at growing a beard. I don't know how this worked out at the end, but it did. All right. So no wanking. That's what I thought. Yeah. Half jokes. So you have a face? No, I just it. You know, I made it when Undoomed has a man crush on me. It's true. You had a very, very small hope that I was actually a cat. It would have been a thing. I have had a few complaints about not actually wearing a bow tie. I will fucking dress up next time. All right. I didn't think this was gonna be a thing that people complained about, is me not wearing a bow tie. I will put on dress clothes next time and put on a fucking bow tie. I do own those, so. But the actual bow tie, the bow tie, is far too small for me. It really is for a cat. It's not for me. It is actually Hobbs's bow tie, not my bow tie. And Hobbs is not joining us today. I don't know why, but he's not. He's not here with us today. What a jerk. Is that a coin Earth on your desk? No, I don't think so. I don't have no Earths on my desk, sorry. I don't go to casinos often enough to have one. Who believe in Bible here? I don't, so. If you wear a bow tie, please wear a fez. I don't have a fez. I do, on the other hand, do have a fedora because I'm fucking classy and wear fedoras. I do actually know how to dress nicely because I do often. I was contemplating what to actually wear today, and I chose this shirt. This is entirely way too like unreasonably long for a joke, but I chose this shirt because it's a shirt that I wore last year on my last year's April Fool's video, where I said I was gonna do a face reveal. So I figured I would wear it again for this nonsense, and that's pretty much the only reason that I'm wearing my Rick and Morty shirt. Otherwise, I probably would have worn something nicer. Do you have a fedora or I think it's actually a fedora. And now we're gonna fucking stop everything so I can go get my fedora. So I'm fairly certain that it's a fedora. And I'm gonna have to take those off so that I can wear it. So that's my fedora. It's got a purple feather on it and whatnot. So, yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure that's a fedora. It's a legit hat. Like I didn't buy this at Target or anything. I bought this at an actual hat store. To wear it. Get Hobbs. Hobbs is already pissed enough at me for dragging him out. So yeah, free hat. So this is, yeah. So I do own a fedora. And I wear it over the winter. It's wool, so it gets a little bit too hot to wear right now. It's getting just a little bit too hot for it. So it doesn't get worn at the moment, but it does get worn most of more like a trilby. No, it's not a trilby. Is it? I don't know how to tell them apart. Has a straight rim. Oh, is it the curved rim on the back? Is that what we're... Is it this part? Is that part? You can buy hats at Target. You can. I have a couple. I have one cheap hat from Target that I wear in the summer. I am a hat person. I do wear them. But like I said, it's way too hot to be wearing this right now. I'm gonna lower this so that it doesn't look so silly. It is way too hot right now for me to wear a fedora, so I don't. Or wear the hat. My chat just died. There it is. It's back. Fedora is a hat with a soft brim, indented crown, and typically sees lengthwise down the crown and pinched near the front and both sides. All right, I don't know, like Mexican, yeah. All right, there you go. Like that's what I got. I do kind of look like Notch, don't I? Huh? I hadn't actually seen that before. But there you go. I do own other hats. I just don't usually. It's way too hot to be wearing hats at the moment. Not that it's like super hot here, but it's hot enough. Top news. Elise changes the title to hats fashion. Yeah, I know. I need to like. Oh God, I can't see. Sorry. So I'm wearing. I've mentioned this before. I wear glasses, and I'm not this week because I'm trying out contacts for this week. Because my job has a tendency to have broken glasses because I work with kids with severe behavior, so they tend to like break the shit that I'm wearing, and so because of that, I'm trying to fix the goddamn thing. Because of that, I'm wearing contacts, and every once in a while, everything kind of goes blurry, and I'm starting to get used to that. Oh, that did not feel good. You like Thames yourself? You like the higher view? I don't even know how to put the camera in the places that people like. So people got to tell me what they like because I don't know. Sessions trailer movie night live. Yeah, there's nothing to critique, right? Like I want to be professional, right? Like I want to fucking like as if this is my profession, but I want to be professional about it and be like, let's talk about this weird ass video that I found. And then I listen to it. And when I listen to it, he says shit like there are 3 suns and toroidal fields and aliens and like what are you supposed to say to that? Like what am I supposed to You like the high view better? All right, let's see. The problem with the high view is that my computer screen is right there. So like my chat is like, I'll move my chat. My chat is like right here, so I look like I'm not paying attention to you, and then I have to look up. But it makes me look less fat, so I might do that. There's no way to be professional about this video. There's no way to be professional about any of the things that I do. Roll your eyes around when they get blurry. Is that how you fix that nonsense? I'm still working on, like, I've been wearing contacts for like 4 days, so I'm still like just entirely uncomfortable wearing them. It's awful. Make up something else. Don't debate him. Just make something else up. That's what they're doing. It's true. They are. It's not. Yeah. So it's not like I'm. Like, what exactly am I missing out by not arguing with him? Oh god, I see he did it again. You can borrow Armored Skeptic's helmet for work. Oh, I do actually, like, my job is actually pretty good about most things when it comes to protecting us. I got bitten the other day. Do I still have the mark? It's not really visible anymore, but I got bitten on my arm the other day. I can't really show you my wrist, but I got bitten on my wrist the other day, and thankfully I wear this like weird ass leather bracelet, so he bit on the leather bracelet and didn't actually break my skin. And I'm not sure if it's even visible, but there is a yeah, it's not really visible. There is I do have bite marks on my arm from my job, because that's how that's my job. So I do have bite marks, and every once in a while I do wear I wear arm guards and stuff because I do get the shit beaten out of me quite often. I think all my bruises have healed up. I don't think I have any fresh bruises. I sometimes do, but I don't think I do at the moment because, yeah, my job does beat the crap out of me all the goddamn time. Do I get the shit beaten out of me? So yeah. But thankfully, yeah, bracelet saved my skin, literally. They should have write sci-fi books with the ideas they came up with. Mean they make least money. Yeah. Yeah. I still have to, and maybe I will. Yeah, I almost, because we talked about this last week, I almost made the NPC Matrix video this week, where, like, I know we talked about the NPCs last time and about how, like, the Matrix, like, the only reason that ships go below the horizon is because the Matrix GPUs can't keep up with, they just can't keep up with a long draw distance, so they short the Illuminati reptilian Jewish masterminds just shorten the draw distance, so we're actually running like on a crappy PC rather than a good PC, so we have to do things slowly or on low res pretty much. And I was tempted to do that for this week, but I think I'm actually gonna, if I ever make that video, it's gonna be like a more legit video. I'm gonna try to make it look more legit and try to make it look less like satire to see how many flat earthers I can get. That would be great. What was the worst thing you've done at work that was your fault? What's the worst thing I've done at work that's been my fault? At my fault? I don't know. I'm not in charge of too much, which is great for me because it means I don't have too much responsibility. So I mean, in my job, probably one of the things that's always concerning is that it gets rather difficult to, like, in the moment, I have kids a lot of the time trying to beat the absolute crap out of me, and it gets really difficult in the moment to make good rational decisions about how to best approach situations. And I'm fairly certain that I've fucked up a lot of those, where I haven't made the best decision. Like, I could have made better decisions on how to deal with a particular situation. But I deal with those kinds of situations so often that I'm not sure I can say, like, one particular one was worse than another. And thankfully, the job that I'm in, I work at a clinic, so I don't, like, there's a whole lot of oversight. Like, I can't really do anything on my own without having a supervisor or a doctor kind of looking over my shoulder to make sure that I'm doing everything right. We record a lot of the things that we do, like with cameras and stuff, just to make sure that we are being ethical. So, nothing at the moment, I suppose, that I can think of that I've done horribly, horribly wrong. Yeah, the good thing, yeah, I have like a plus 5 defense bracelet on, I think. Where's your awesome muggy dude? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I know, right? You seem like they could write a book. They could write a lot of books. Still won't credit for the for your insight on the Matrix. Yeah, I'll see that. What's this Matrix then? You'll have to wait. We'll talk about that. Or you can watch last week's video on it. Last week's Longer and Harder. I once accidentally scratched the tip of an atomic force microscope. They needed 1 day to switch the tip because we hadn't done it before. Uh-oh. Yeah. If you want to make a video like that, I would suggest bell drilled philosophy is a place to figure out the wording. Oh. Might have to. I do have to find bigger, more nonsensical words to actually talk about flat Earth stuff, because if I do it the way that I'm doing, I'm gonna sound reasonable. I don't know if I want that. It sucks so bad, ruining a learning moment with a kid, looking back at that moment and knowing exactly what you should have said. It's true. It is really hard. Like, I really. That's one of the hardest parts about my job, is I have to make a lot of decisions really quickly while under a lot of stress, and it really, like, I know that I make a lot of mistakes in that regard. I don't think I've made anything like super major, like to get sued or anything, but it does suck. I teach kids worst things I have ever done and try to hold them to that standard. Oh no, putting yourself in this situation is mentally demanding. Props. Oh, thank you. Oh, you want the cat? The cat is somewhere. I don't know. He's being a bum. I might try to steal him again just to so you can say bye to you all. But who knows? All right. So, for now, let's see what else Mr. Toroidal Field over here has to say to us. I don't know if I like the camera that high, because I can't look really hard. Like, it's really high.
Or Earth orbit. That's that.
Oh, I have to actually put on my headphones. There we go.
First toroidal field to the lands of Mars and Venus.
What?
The Antarctic is not the South Pole. The Antarctic is the perimeter around that first toroidal field. When they talk about alien life forms or other life forms, it means coming from these other lands. So who knows what's beyond those perimeters? That could be the land of the aliens. Maybe we're the aliens. Maybe the outer perimeter has even more life forms.
No. I don't. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. Oh. You have just said absolutely, like, I gave you probably the longest amount of time I should have, more than I should have given you. I gave you like a good 30 seconds there. And you said nothing. Like, you really said absolutely nothing. I don't, like, the toroidal fields are, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say at this point. Like, I am entirely at a loss as to how to even start to address any of this. Nightbot, are you being a dick? Nightbot, don't be a dick. Oh my goodness. What did that say? Wow, just wow. Yeah, no, don't be a dick, Nightbot. Why not just go easy route and say there are aliens on other planets instead of making this up? I know, right? Like so I know that, like, the face on Mars is just a pareidolia gone crazy, right? Like, it's not actually there. And if you look at other angles of it and stuff, like, it's not actually there. But that in and of itself is a far more, like, that is more evidence for alien life than whatever the fuck this guy's saying. Like, that is more reasonable. This event that we know the cause of, this, you know, the shadows being cast on mountains and rocks and all that shit, and mixed with pareidolia, is a much better, even with everything wrong with it, is better than this nonsense. Like, that in its own. I'm honestly, I can talk. I'm honestly disappointed. Very nice graphics and just a bunch of nonsense and word salad. It really is just the worst. Why not? Yeah, I read that one. We humans see humans shape in lots of things that are not there. Yeah, we are very good at that. Pareidolia is a thing that we are just the absolute best at pareidolia. I really wish, if nothing else, I kind of wish this guy would have actually uploaded this at a higher quality. This is the highest quality that I could get out of him, and it's really crap, and I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to make his crap look crappier than it already is. It really just is crappier. So, what can we do?
And inhabitable land. Maybe.
Also, I kind of like the music. I could you know, I could dance to it.
Some of us already get to go there. One thing's for sure. If this is true, I could see why they'd want to hide it. The resources on these plains. Next, chaos, panic. The elite have done a great job at the divide and conquer campaigns over the last generations.
I don't know what to whenever everyone brings up like the elite. I don't know what to say at that point. Like what do you say at that point? What do you say at like when we just come up with the elite? Who are the elite? Who are the elite? Like, who are these people that manipulate, somehow have manipulated absolutely every... this is all just... These graphics are not his. He stole them from somewhere. I bet if you Google search that, you could find them. Oh, that would make sense. Invasion is just globe-tart wet dream. Research the laws of perception. You can only see within vanishing for. Therefore, the stars are not kilozillion light years away. Sure. At least he could have made it into rhyme. The music's good. He could have made like a good rap song out of this one. Not that I can rap. I'm not gonna rap. We're not rapping. How does he know all of this means? Really, how does he know this and no one else does? It makes me think that I am missing out. He doesn't. Like, that's the thing. Like, he fucking really doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, this is very classic flat earth stuff where you just make the claims, you don't back them up, and then you pretend like you hold special knowledge that no one else does, just so that you can sit around and feel special about it. Like, that's the only reason that these kinds of videos exist. Have you accepted Bilo into your heart? I don't know who Bilo is. Flirspective. It is pronounced perspective. The lead are people who have knowledge and position themselves. They just don't want yours. So it's a tantrum saying the person projecting elite believes that they're the only authority. Yeah. You were supposed to put a globe on the screen for us to worship. I know. I kind of screw up. There is no Bilu, but Bilu in Dakali is his prophet. Okay. I found out they're supposed to be unique with its tectonic plates that could be essential to ingredient for lives. I don't know, but I presume all planets have tectonic plates. Silly me. Oh, do they not? Oh, I did not know that. I also assumed that all planets would have tectonic plates. It makes sense that all planets would have tectonic plates. Like how? All right. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. The only thing I'd personally accept into my heart is cholesterol. Bilo is the alien they got their toilet bowl Earth from in the new convex Earth video. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Micro has left because he hasn't said anything in a while. But hopefully once Micro gets his shit together and isn't dying all the time, we can actually make a video about that, which is the plan. Finally, we finished the beer. Okay, we'll watch just a little bit more of that. Bilu loves me. Well, thank you, Sean Huffer. Thank you. All right, but we're gonna watch a little bit more of this, and then the stream is almost over.
Now it's down to gender wars, identity wars, regional wars, resource wars, and the most important, the war on your mind, body, soul, spirit, perceptions, indoctrination of who you think you should become and what you should spend your life doing. We're not.
Warranty, you want a good laugh? Go look at the last Flat Earth video produced by Great Sapien. I really should. I love that guy. I want him to help me out with my Eric Dubay videos, and I'm gonna try to ask him. I doubt he'll say yes, but I really want him to help me out. Oh no, Micro's still alive. Well, that's good. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave off with this because it's not unique to this guy. I think it was one of the guys who was on Geo's chat, which was I want to say it was Part-Time Vegan who said this, but somebody, and I had people leave these comments before on my channel, where people come to me and are like, you know, be happy, you know, just sit there and enjoy your miserable existence working your 9 to 5 and all that nonsense. And these people to me legitimately sound very sad. Like, they have really crappy jobs, and instead of doing anything about them, they just sit around and pretend as if the earth is flat so they can feel special, and they can, like, I know that I have a 9 to 5, but I don't hate my 9 to 5. Like, I work with children with special needs, and I feel like I've accomplished, like, at the end of the day, I feel like I've accomplished something and made a difference in the world. And I understand what crappy jobs are like, but like to have such a crappy life where your only recourse is to pretend that the earth is flat just to make yourself feel special is just the saddest thing in the world. And I feel like that's what this guy is doing. Like he's got a crappy life and he doesn't like it, and he wishes it was better. And instead of trying to better himself, instead of like trying to get educated or move on to a different line of work or whatever, he comes up with these crazy ideas about how the Illuminati, New Age whatevers have made his life miserable, and none of it is his fault. It's entirely the fault of all these other groups. It's these other groups who have made his life miserable. It's not his poor decisions that have made his life miserable. So that was a nice little God, that was like fucking, we have ended things on like the fucking saddest fucking, it was sad. It was a sad ending. Alrighty. So with that said, bam, everything's gonna die. Things probably died. You know what, we're just gonna go to here. We're gonna end there because I think like almost everything else has died at this point on my OBS. So we're gonna end here. This is gonna take me like 10 minutes to say bye anyway. I am put down by the toroidal field and it keeps me down. It keeps everybody down. It's the anti-spiral. Ooh. Hello, Surf Purcell. Welcome. Unfortunately, it's the end of the show, but you know, thanks for joining us anyway. I appreciate it. So, there was other things. People only see a crappy job in your job because their job sucks so bad. Yeah, pretty much. I could see that. Stop being such a dick, Nightbot. Yeah, unfortunately, this is kind of the end of today. But, thank you. Nightbot's a dick. I'm sorry, Undoomed. Nightbot is he's just a jerk. I can't do anything about that. Check out my Twitter. Okay. I will. Thank you, absolutely, everyone, for joining me on this very special April Fool's Day, where we actually got to see my face. So this is what we look like. If you're watching this in the future, tell me if you care about seeing the chat. Tell me about things that you would like to see in the overlay. Obviously, the overlay is very minimal at the moment, and it'll probably stay that way for a little while until I can really figure out what we want to do with the overlay. So, you know, tell me what you would like to see. And that's more or less it. Thank you, everybody. Have yourself a happy April Fool's Day. I will see you all next time. Hopefully, Eric Dubay video on Saturday. Hopefully, maybe another video with Micro if he's not dying. All right. Thank you, and you all have yourselves a wonderful weekend.